What's going on, boys and girls? We're back doing our NFL week prediction. We're on week 15. Let's get right into it. So we got Baltimore versus Cleveland. You know, I got to go with my birds. Got to flock. Flock's got to fly. I don't care if Huntley's playing. I don't care. Got to go with the birds. Dolphins, Buffalo. Dolphins have been exposed. And I think Buffalo wins this game handily, as Miami is just not it anymore. You know, they've fallen. They've fallen off. Dude, Kansas City will easily beat the Texans. I don't even see this being a match. The Texans are bad. No. I think the Chargers will beat the Titans. I think the Titans are really living and dying off the fact that nobody in their division's any good. It is literally them versus nobody. So I'm gonna take the Chargers here. The Raiders, Patriots. This is an interesting one. The Raiders are holding on to hope. They have very little left in their season. The Patriots, though, on the other hand, they are holding on to a playoff spot. Right now, they are on the brink. And I personally think, though, the Raiders will pull this out. I think they should have won last Thursday. I think they win this one here. I think that's just it right there. Colts and Vikings. I'm going to take the Vikings. The Colts are just so not consistent. They're so bad, I guess. You know, it's hard to explain, but like I don't personally buy into what the Vikings are. I think they're very fool's gold, kind of one of the worst, best teams right now in the NFL. But I can't take the Colts, to be honest with you. I can't do it. So I'm gonna go with the Vikings here. Pittsburgh, Carolina. I think Carolina wins. You know, Pittsburgh hasn't looked great. They played Baltimore, struggled against our third stringer. I mean, it's possible, but like Carolina is actually playing for their division right now. Who would have thunk that at the beginning of the year? I think I'm gonna take. I'm gonna go with Carolina. You know what? I'm thinking massive upset right here, boys. I'm thinking massive upset. Jacksonville will beat them. Jacksonville is battling for a playoff spot. They can win this division still. Tennessee has fallen off a cliff. Jacksonville still has hope. And you know what? I think they can beat Dallas. Dallas struggled against a terrible Titans team. Or Texans team, I'm sorry. I can almost guarantee you Jacksonville has a legitimate shot at winning this game. Without doubt. The Jets versus the Lions. I think the Lions are also making a playoff push. The Jets, I don't think are that great. I don't think they were ever that great. I think, you know, got off to a good start. Good for them, whatever, yada, yada. But the Lions have been on fire. One of the best offenses. Their defense is finally catching up. The Lions have a chance. They're going to be 500. They're going to be just outside of the playoff realm if this occurs. This is nuts. I mean, you know, I'm all in on the Lions right now. I'm all in on the Lions right now. Whew. Cardinals, Denver. Denver will probably win this game. Just Cardinals. What do they got at this point? Kyler's done. Denver. I mean, who knows if Russ is even going to play? But does that matter? Because he sucks so bad this year. Does it matter if Russ plays? I don't personally think so. So I'm going to take the Broncos, though, either way. As much as I really, 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 really wish the Buccaneers could just beat the Bengals, I'm going to have to take the Bengals here. There's just no way I don't see it happening. The Bucs have struggled significantly. And I will show you this at the end, but Carolina would lead their division if this occurs, if they beat Pittsburgh and the Bengals beat the Bucs, which would be insane. But yeah, I'm going to take the Bengals there. Thursday night, Seahawks, Niners. I think Seattle is not going to beat the Niners. After what they just did to Brady, you know, I mean, Brock Purdy looked amazing. I think they win this game. You know, this is really opening up Detroit's playoff arc right now. I mean, this is nuts. Oh, I mean, wow. Yeah, no, I think the Niners win it though. I think they win it pretty handily. Yeah, I'm taking the Niners there. Game that you would imagine doesn't matter, but with how bad this division is, the Falcons winning this game gives them a legitimate shot at a playoff push still. just because, the Buccaneers aren't that great. You got the Panthers, who are one of the worst teams. You got Saints that are bad, the Falcons that are bad. It's nuts how bad this division gets all the time. This is literally the second time in 5 years there's going to be a possibility an under 500 team wins this division. Absolutely insane. I think the Falcons win this, though. I don't think the Saints aren't really doing much of anything. They're still starting Andy Dalton for some reason. I don't know why, but they are. I just don't think so. Washington Giants. I think Washington has a phenomenal shot at winning this game. Washington has been the better team. The Giants have fallen off. That start was a little bit fluky. They were living and dying a lot on that defense. A lot on Saquon. People are shutting Saquon down. That defense hasn't been as effective, and the Giants are falling apart. Daniel Jones just cannot drag that team because he's just not that good. So I'm going to go Washington there. I think Washington has a solid chance of making the playoffs. I think if anybody's going to fall out, it's going to be the Giants. I think Washington survives. Eagles will beat the Bears easily. Bears, they're just going for draft picks at this point. Justin Fields probably isn't going to start. I'm not sure about that. I don't think it'll matter if she starts or not. Eagles are going to win. And I think they're pretty much clinch the division almost. They're on the brink. I mean, they hold the tiebreaker right now against Dallas, but they play Dallas still. So it'd be interesting to see if they can clinch the division next week or even possibly this week. I don't know how that would plan out. They have the same record in divisional play, so probably couldn't clinch it this week. Charger or Rams versus Green Bay. I think Green Bay wins this. The Rams, they are having one heck of a Super Bowl hangover. It is absolutely insane. But Green Bay's just not been good either. But I think they have started showing steps of improvement. And I think they win this game against the Rams. So let's go really quickly run through the divisions and whatnot, the playoffs. So you got the Eagles at 1, Vikings at 2, the 49ers at 3, and the Panthers at 4 in one of the worst divisions in football, probably history. This is bad. Imagine Tom Brady being in that. The wild card teams are all still the East. You got the Cowboys, Washington, and the Giants. I don't think the Giants will be there much longer, though. But they're there. And then in the AFC, you've got the Bills, the Chiefs, the Ravens, and the Titans. Titans are going to be a waste of a playoff spot if they get in, I tell you. Oh, they're going to be such a waste, with the wild cards being the Bengals, the Chargers, and the Dolphins. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It'd mean the world to me. Thanks for watching.